Now on WBZ, our next weather alert digging out from the storm. More than 20 inches of snow fell in some spots with a few more expected today. So here's a look at the Bourne Rotary where the snow is still falling, but traffic's pretty light. And a look at Newburyport where the downtown is picturesque, covered in snow. People are clearing out before the last wave hits. Thanks so much for joining us on this Victory Monday. I'm Paula Eben. We will get to the Patriots heading to the Super Bowl. But first, our next weather alert coverage continues. Let's begin with WBZ meteorologist Jason Mikell on what's happened so far. Jason, and what's next?
Oh, we got more inches of snow poised to move into the region for the rest of the afternoon, friends, through at least the early evening hours. Let's take you forward here in your hour-by-hour forecast, mainly talking about snow throughout the overnight here. Most of the snow will begin to wind down right between the 10 p.m. hour and midnight later on this evening. So that means we stand another chance of getting at least 3 to 4, maybe even 5 inches. The best chance to get near 5 inches is going to be inside 95 here, north of the Mass Pike and also areas south of the Mass Pike. Why? Because we have more ocean effect bands likely to move in for the tail end of the evening hours as well. So one final brush of getting some extra snow with day number 2 of this major winter storm. So let's get right into the weather forecast here, friends, because it is extremely cold outside. Temperatures, air temperatures now at the surface in Boston, right around 18 degrees, but it feels like the teens and even single digits outside, depending on your location. 5 degrees it feels like in the city right now, 14 along the South Shore there. That spread between Plymouth and Boston earlier, roughly around an hour or so ago, almost felt like a 20-degree difference. Now we've kind of cut that down a little bit. It still feels like the 20s out in the Cape and the Islands and single digits right along the Mass Pike in areas west. So we are allowing for this winter storm warning to continue on this Monday afternoon here. And specifically talking about Worcester, Worcester is actually starting to see even more snow begin to develop in that area as of right now. This is that final brush, friends, that we're going to be allowing to move into the region here. It's going to become even more collective inside 495 as we get throughout the afternoon and also the evening hours. But again, in northern Mass and Worcester County, as of right now, you're brushing up with an additional bands of snow. As of right now, over in Worcester, we have a bit of a surplus, believe it or not, and we have not begun to said that in years, okay? Visibility is also lowering again this morning and suffering as a result of that ocean effect onshore wind. We're down to below a mile in terms of visibility for the South Shore as of right now. The South Shore is no doubt going to be picking up on extra energy, Paula, and we'll focus on that coming up in the 7-day forecast and also talk about the threat for yet another winter storm this upcoming weekend.
We will check in with you again for that. Jason, thanks. Breaking news right now. We've learned 7 people died and 1 was seriously injured in a jet crash in Maine. Now, this happened at Bangor International Airport. The plane crashed right after takeoff shortly before 8 o'clock Sunday night. Temperatures were below freezing at the time, and some falling snow made for low visibility. The airport does remain closed right now, and the NTSB is investigating. Now back to our next weather alert. Snow piled up quickly in Andover, at least 15 inches by 5 o'clock this morning. WBZ's Aaron Parseghian joins us live now with the impacts. You look as though you're pretty comfy there, though, Aaron.
Yeah, the snow is still falling here in Andover, but not nearly the rate that we saw last night. I'm actually sitting on a bench here in Andover Common just across from the town offices because I think this really puts into perspective how much snow has fallen here. If I stand up, if I'm able to, you can see how deep this is, well above my knee here. That's what folks here have been dealing with. And yesterday we saw a lot of people were hunkering down inside their homes where the bulk of this snow was coming. But today people are out and about. They're plowing their driveways and trying to get their cars unburied, many of them buried in the snow drifts.
We have to go clean the snow, no choice. But we almost done now. I'm down here. I gotta go help my neighbor now. They older. I go help them to clean it.
We haven't had that in a while. Yeah. You know what I mean? This accumulation, this is pretty good. Yeah, this you feel. I'm tired, you know.
And that's really the sentiment we're hearing all throughout town. Many people don't remember the last time they saw this much snow overnight. The good news this afternoon, plow crews really making some good progress on the roads around here. Live in Andover, Aaron Parseghian, WBZ News.
And what a classic New Englanders response. I'm done here. I got to go help my neighbor now. I just love that. Aaron, thanks so much. Residents in Worcester were out early this morning, digging out from about 17 inches of snow. And one resident in a Shrewsbury Street neighborhood struggled with spinning tires trying to pull out of their partially shoveled spot. Neighbors jumped in to help with some extra manpower to move enough of the snow to free the car. And while there is plenty of cleanup left to do, not everyone's upset about it.
You know, it's nice and peaceful, tranquil. Reason to stay in and watch the Patriots yesterday for that big W, you know, and then no work, no school today. So we're just relaxing. Let me get things done and off on the road we go, you know.
That's the spirit. Worcester has more than 370 pieces of equipment out clearing the snow, but the city is asking people stay off the roads as long as you can. It is tough getting around in Winthrop. WBZ's Louisa Moller's live there to show us the conditions. Louisa?
Hey, Paula. Yeah, in this little community, one of the challenges is, of course, the boatload of snow and also where to put it. If you look at this beautiful street behind me, we've seen people working together, trying to get the snow off the roads. This is one of the more wide streets in Winthrop. Many are much more narrow than this. And of course, there was a parking ban and residents are being told to put the snow on their own properties. What does that mean? That means the snow is getting piled high. We saw plows going down the narrow streets. That's obviously increasing these massive banks, and then the people who live here have to pile on top of that. One resident telling us that he plans to make a massive ice luge out of the drifts for his kids. Another issue is this community is right next to the water, so there was some drifting last night. We spoke with one man who said he shoveled during halftime of the Pats game, like most of us, looked back outside, and the snow was blown right where he had cleared. Still, like you said, this is New England, and those who live here for a while are able to put this all in perspective.
I've been in New England for about 38 years, something like that. So we've had worse. I think it was 2015 maybe, if I recall. We've had worse because that was just like every single week. So I mean, a lot of people across the country are going through a lot worse than what we are right here. So I'm not going to complain.
Yeah. One of the things I've been super impressed with as we've been standing here is how quickly people are cleaning up. And it's easy to forget that it's not just homes. There's also first responders. I mean, we saw a group of firefighters who were digging out their own hydrants. Winthrop actually had a 3-alarm fire here this morning, and they put their police department to work to dig out the hydrants. Another thing I'm appreciating, because this is the New Englander in me, there is nothing nicer than a nice, clean line, snow-blown pathway. So kudos to this person. Live in Winthrop, Louisa Moller, WBZ News. Back to you.
It's so satisfying, Louisa, to see a straight, cleared pathway. Thank you so much. More than 500 flights had to be canceled at Logan today. We spoke with 2 passengers who had a flight yesterday morning who had to turn around because the engine blew. They then made a plan to fly out in the afternoon, boarded the plane, were ready to take off when the pilot made the decision to cancel.
At 3 o'clock, it was coming down pretty heavy. You couldn't see more than like a foot in front of you. So hindsight, I'm probably glad that we didn't get out, because like I wouldn't want to drive, let alone fly in that.
The storms forced the cancellation of close to 5,000 flights across the country. And this snowstorm is now the biggest Boston has seen in 4 years. WBZ's Mike Sullivan shows us the impact in the city.
Here in Boston, it's a bit of work hard, play hard. Down at the Common, people are skiing and sledding and, well, building forts. And it's really fun down here as long as you can find a way to actually get here. To do that, some people are shoveling themselves out. Southie, it's all hands on deck, with neighbors helping neighbors. People we talk to feel like they're fighting a never-ending battle. The moment they get their cars clear, more snow just starts to pile up. Some residents aren't expecting to drive to work for a few days.
I mean, everybody is kind of working together, sharing shovels, helping each other shovel out each other's cars.
It's getting heavier too, it's getting colder, so it was like fluffier yesterday, but now it's just starting to get pretty tough.
Came out at about 8 p.m. last night. I came out again at around midnight, celebrate the win a little bit. Got a couple layers off the car, and this is my 3rd time shoveling the car out.
Out here on the Common, people are getting to work by any means necessary. That even means by skis. We spoke to a couple who is down here on the Common cross-country skiing. They were going for a bit of coffee, but later one of them is going to ski all the way to their office door to work, and then ski all the way home. In Boston, I'm Mike Sullivan, WBZ News.
Now,